feel it strong. So I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to try to push this along. First of all, I want to thank Pastor and the ministerial staff for allowing me to come up here. It truly is an honor and a pleasure to come up here. I want to start off first with reading 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. For we walk by faith and not by sight. I'm going to go ahead and sit y'all down. The Lord brought this to my heart to talk about this morning. So I want to start off first by saying by me standing before you this morning, I assume it's safe to say that you all got here pretty safely. And majority here live in Tidewater, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure you all traveled from Carolina to come in here. Some of y'all did maybe. You most likely took the interstate to skip what seems like 1.5 million annoying traffic lights, or you took the back roads to avoid the even more annoying traffic that we Tidewater dwellers always seem to be in. You used the GPS maybe, if you weren't sure how to get here, maybe took a different route to avoid that traffic that most of our GPSs warn us about today. Technology is amazing. I love it. And one of the benefits of living in the city, and as a country lover, this is one of the few benefits of living here, is that you don't really think much of it, but once you leave here after Sunday night service, those same roads that we took this morning during the daylight will be illuminated by the city. The lights that we pay crazy tax dollars for will be on. It's comforting to know that you will be able to see miles in front of you as you head home. Now, for those who currently or grew up living on what we call the outskirts of town, where those nice paved asphalt roads turn to bendy, windy dirt roads, and the only lights that you have are your headlights and lightning bugs. And certainly in certain parts of Virginia, your GPS is now an excellent and expensive paperweight because it totally is useless. You, ladies and gentlemen, are now entering the country zone. So how many here, I know I have done this, how many here have driven down one of those dirt roads and decided to turn the headlights off? Flipping and watching your friend next to you start flipping out as you laugh at that girl-like screaming you supposedly your manly friend was. Just this girl shriek. Because it's pretty funny, but to their defense, it is pretty terrifying to be moving at a fast pace like that in the pitch black of the night, having no idea if you're on the road or heading straight for a tree. I can compare this situation to how life can be. Life can move pretty quickly with a lot of bends and turns all throughout. You can't see what's coming and not always sure what direction to go. But I have a little news for you this morning, church. You don't have to walk that dark road alone. You need to let his light illuminate your path and let him guide you down the road of the unforeseen obstacles coming your way. Faith is a risk, saints. It is a risk, but the yield is high for rewards, and they are well worth it. It says in Hebrews 11:6, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. He even tells you it's going to be worth it in the end. Just have faith in me. So to walk by faith, we must trust God. Let his word be the light and his spirit be the GPS of our life. And if I was to give the GPS an acronym for God, it would be God's perfect system. So are you trying to figure out how you're going to pay the bills this month? Have faith. Are you waiting for that promotion? Just have faith. Are you waiting for that lost family member to come back to truth? Have faith. They'll come back. Are you waiting on the Holy Ghost revival in Tidewater? I know I am, and I'm going to continue having faith. So only through faith can we accomplish these spiritual victories. So don't walk in the dark road alone. Have faith in our God. Thank you.